Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and of course to some of you, good night, depending on your time zone. Fellow Nigerians across the globe, this is still George Onyibe, simply a society value advocate. It's obvious some of you may not be able to comprehend the mindset behind what we are doing. But let this truth guide your thoughts, your emotion, your feeling, eventually how you react. That first of all, we are not driven by hatred. And secondly, we don't want to take that which does not belong to us. And we are actually contented with what we have and who we are. But out there are some people who are very vicious, very dangerous, very aggressive. I constantly ask questions. If they are here to revenge, let them unleash the hair. But they should understand, we have been there. We did not just go to hell, we became the fire. And so somewhere along the line, they think that under our watch, we will allow them to rewrite the history. They lie. If maybe in their tiny mind, they think we will allow them to have their way, they lie. Peradventure, they think they can sell the next generation of our people. That is a typical lie. So no matter what they do, we will always be here, just like our ancestors before us, who were able to salvage, protect, preserve everything about who we are. We will not lay down our guard. And so this morning, I want us to look at the message I simply titled, Protecting the Girl Child from the Igbo Biafra Unity Beggar. I need you to take two words out of the topic. We're going to look why it is important, very necessary to protect the girl child. And we are going to align it with what the Igbo people who say they are Biafra are trying to do within our communities. But don't forget, the series of organized crime against certain ethnic group is still ongoing. And so we will continue to review it. But before then, when we see any area where they are looking as if they are trying to undo us, we will make sure that we expose them. And for that reason, that is why I'm coming up with this discussion. We follow them on all their platforms. Whether it is Biafra, we are there. Whether it is Igbo unity begging, we are there. Whether it is political hijacking or maneuver, we are there. Right there in that platform where they conspire against other ethnic groups, we are there. I'm talking about these Igbo people who say they are Biafra people. And of course, this is the era where a lot of communities celebrate New Yam Festival. The last time I checked, the Yoruba celebrate New Yam Festival. But it's in a different dimension. The Benin people celebrate New Yam Festival. It's on a different vibe. The Eka people and everybody celebrate New Yam Festival. All of them has a pattern. But of course, the Igbo people celebrate New Yam Festival. They have their pattern. But look at the people who actually farm yam in Nigeria. I hardly hear them say they are celebrating New Yam Festival in a very loud form. And despite the fact that all of us celebrate New Yam Festival, there is something unique about it. It's almost the same period and it's almost the same pattern. And so the Ibaki people, eventually the Eka people, were celebrating their New Yam Festival. These Igbo Biafra people, under their organized crime umbrella, went there and copied it, and they wrote Igbo indigenous community in Edo State. Some of you will think it does not mean it's just an article. No, this article can hypnotize. This article can deceive. This article is manipulative to the detriment of our people because they are rewriting our history already. And I repeat again, all of you jumping up and down from Nedimoku who see yourself as Subigbo group to Senator Mbata, all of you on social media platform who are just agents, an instrument by this organized crime, all of you will come back to your senses. I was there, and now I know the truth. And for you Igbo Biafra who are doing this thing, mark my word, every people you are using to think you will get to us, all of them will become the instrument of your undoing. Just check history. All the people you use against Nigeria, all of them become mortal enemy to you. I'm coming. And so let's look at the case of a girl child first of all. Maybe you'll be able to appreciate why we will not allow this, their lie, to go down the soil, not to talk of bearing fruit or root. I was close to a particular friend, a family friend, a newly married couple. Then I was still a single man. And they gave birth to a baby girl right there before me. And this young girl started growing. On a daily basis from year into around 7 years. She can walk, she's in school already, she can communicate. This girl was so attached to me. If I come to visit them, anytime I'm going, the girl will carry her bus and say she wants to follow me. It was fun. The young girl loves me, unimaginable. She don't want to see me, she want to go with me. She's a young girl, 7 years. And this thing continued over and over, and she left, kindergarten, and entered the primary school, according to Nigerian education structure. This attitude continued. The family trust me. They even leave the girl with me. They don't hide anything from me. In most cases, I bait the girl. The relationship or the bond between me and this family is not broken, because that young girl looks like my own daughter. But then one day, the mother of that girl started preventing that girl from coming close to me. And each time I come, they will send the girl inside. And the way the girl want to play around me, they stop preventing the girl from having access to me. And even when I come in, I say, where is my wife? Because we laugh over it. There, she's busy inside. I knew that yes, these people were up to something, but I couldn't figure it out. I was still very young. And then, some years later, they didn't explain and I didn't ask. After all, I don't have interior motive. Some years later, there was this my neighbor who also trusted their daughter with Okada rider. Every morning, the Okada rider would take the young girl to school. That is how the thing continued. And they got to a stage. Instead of the young man to take the girl to school, he will go and defile that girl. He threatened the small girl and said, if you tell anybody, I will kill you. And this girl often go to school crying because this Okada man, the family trusted her life, used to violate her. And one day, one good teacher, experienced teacher, called the young girl and said, what's the problem? You come to school all the time, you can't associate, you're feeling very bad. What is the problem? Please, you can talk to me. The teacher pampered the girl, bought her sweet, won her confidence, and the girl said, my daddy friend used to bring me to school with Okada. Every morning before he drops me in the school, he will go and have carnal knowledge of me. And he has threatened that I should not tell anybody or he will kill me. The teacher called the parents of the girl and said, please, there is something I want to tell you. But you people handle it maturely. This is what your daughter said. The woman was heartbroken. The man was heartbroken. They found out that it is the truth. They would have killed that man. But because they were disciplined and principled people, they went to the authority and reported the case. The young man was later arrested, arraigned before the court, and was later sentenced. But this having been done, that young girl child will never, her life will never remain the same again. And if you are listening to this broadcast, you are a woman, you will agree with me that 90% of all the girls' child were violated, or should I say disvirgin, by people that are very close to your family. Some of them are your father's friend. Some of them are your brothers or relative. People you trust. That is the worst part of it. They take advantage of you because you lay down your guard. That was when it dawned on me. This was what that woman was trying to prevent. They have seen that their girl child is so close to me. I'm a man after all. Nobody is infallible. They were trying to help me not to be in that bad record of that girl. And I see the wisdom. The girl is grown up today. She's even a graduate and a lawyer as we speak. And now, when I look at her body physics, I saw a temptation I may not have been able to escape. But I want to tell the parents of this girl who may never know they are the one I'm talking about because they think I don't know what they were doing there. I want to say thank you. Because I did not know they were protecting that girl. Because they did not seek my consent to deliver me from myself and from that girl. Now I know better. And now you heard the story I just told you. It's to make you, first of all, you Igbo people, you will appreciate me later. Whether you are Igbo Biafra, whether you are Subigbo group, all of you will appreciate me later. Because like that girl parents, I can see that the supposed Subigbo group can be viewed as the girl child. So what do? You trusted them. You are free with them. They play with you. And all of a sudden, you lay down your guard. Oh, they are my daddy's friend. Oh, our culture is similar. Oh, all of us use beer. The day they will rape you, your life will not remain the same again. Invariably. You see this thing Igbo Biafra people are doing. Anyoma is Igbo. Ikule is Igbo. Everybody is Igbo. They are even taking some of us, the children of their brother through our sister, to push this campaign. Some of you have laid down your guard. But remember, in this broadcast, you are the girl child. You will think that they relate to your uncle. Oh, we are all neighbors. Oh, he's your deacon in the church. Oh, he's your Uncle Francis. They will defile you. No matter how you try to forget that experience, that memory will not leave you for a very long time. How many women today can come out and say, that night I was this virgin and blessed that day, that it happened the way you want it? You will see 99.9% of you were defiled by those people. You don't, if you see them, you will kill them. Igbo Biafra unity beggar. This thing you are looking for, that is how it will end you. For those of you Subigbo group who are doing this, I'm sure you understand what I'm saying, because Igbo man will not understand this one. But after they say we are all Igbo. What exactly are they looking for? You are the girl child in this instance. And now this is the question. As an Eka man, as an Anyoma man, during the era of the creation of Eastern region, Western region, and Northern region, were you people with Igbo people? The answer is no. So why did these Igbo people now, these Biafra Igbo people, why did they not fight to be with us? Because I knew we had 3 regions, 4 regions already before the Civil War. Because they will always tell you, hey, Nigeria divided us, Nigeria divided us. All this rubbish started after the war. But before the war, we had 2 regions, the North and the South Protectorate. Yes, we were with the Igbo and the Yoruba. And then later on, they said they needed a more viable political front. The region was divided into 3. Because like Obafemi Awolowo said, the Igbo and the Yoruba are like oil and water that cannot mix. They created 3 regions, the North, the West, and the East. We, at that instance, were not given to Igbo people. So all you Igbo people looking for who to unite with, why did you allow Yoruba to take us? Anyoma man, Oshimili man, Ndokwa man, Eka man, all of you who later became Midwestern region. Where were your father? Your fathers were with the Yoruba people, and they abandoned their brother, uncle. And then there was no problem in Nigeria. Igbo Biafra unity beggar, I ask you, why did you abandon us? Now you want to rape us, Abi? We are waiting for you. It was after the war, they now begin to tell you that Nigeria divided us. Why is it that our father never subscribed to their Igbonism? Stop deceiving yourself. We are that parents that know the outcome of their activities. You see the story I just told you? When I noticed that that woman was preventing her daughter from coming close to me, her girl child, if I had my way, I would avoid that family. And so when you are angry with me because you are Igbo man, or you are Igbo Biafra, or whatever, it's normal. Believe me, that's the right way to feel, but all of you will thank me later. And so I ask you the first question. The second question I would have loved to ask you, under these 3 regions, we were not very comfortable in the Western region. And we fought for another region through referendum. Our representative in the Western region begin to write to the government of the day. The Benin say we can't be under the Yoruba. The Orionwo, the Esako, the Ekpoma, the Awuchi, the Urobo, the Shekiri, the Ijo, the Ole, the Abraka people, the Oshimili, the Ndokwa, the Anyocha, the Eka people, all of us came together, and so many other ethnic groups I have not mentioned, and said we cannot be in the West. Igbo people were there, then we were not Igbo. And they gave us our own region, Midwestern region. Yes, we know that in the Midwestern region, we are different ethnic groups. In fact, pole to pole is a different language. This is one truth we accepted, we embraced it. So whether you are Benin man, you are Asia man, you are anybody, we accepted it, we respected ourselves to the extent that Benin had the capacity to colonize us at that time. But the Oba of Benin, one of them in that era, issued an order and said, don't assimilate anybody. It is still stand as a parable in Benin till tomorrow. I will keep reminding you. And he said, let Eka speak Eka, let Ishan speak Ishan, let Ibidu speak Idu. Allow everybody to maintain. And so despite anybody can say, I migrate from Yoruba, I migrate from Igbo, I migrate from Benin, I migrate from Sokoto or Kafanchan. We have accepted that we are the Midwestern region. We have accepted our position. We treated everybody with respect. Igbo people, you didn't come to claim us. But it was when this Igbo Biafra came to the picture, Agwu Ironsi and Ojukwu, that is why they begin to manipulate people like Denis Osadebe. That is why they want to manipulate people like Chukwuma Nzogo. That is why they were able to manipulate people like Achuse. They didn't have what they were looking for under Agwu Ironsi and Ojukwu. But this is a renewed effort to see if they can still bring us back to before the war. Because that is where the problem started from. They are looking for numeric advantage against the Igbo and the Yoruba because they must control the powerhouse of Nigeria. That is what all this unity about. But Anyoma people, Subigbo group people, all of you will be raped. In the end of this Igbo unity, it will be a nightmare, a memory you will never forget. And I know you will not let it slide. That is where I am trying to save Igbo people. This unity you are looking for. You see this unity you are looking for. Read my lips. It's not going to be on your terms. Continue. We look like as if there is not much we can do based on the political arena we have found ourselves as Nigeria. We have tried to register this matter before many competent court jurisdiction, but they look as if they are turning it down. Maybe there are Igbo Biafra people there trying to turn it down. They want us to catch you red-handed. They want us to give them reason. No problem. And so if you are able to have your way as one of the Bia in the Wazobia, you will understand that and so today we are now Igbo. 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 You are Igbo. Everybody Igbo. Igbo community in Koridi. Igbo community in Igbo community. You want to rape us. Looking at us as a girl's child. You will take advantage over every situation. Our similarity. You will disrespect us in every way. And you want to unite with us. Nature will catch up with you people. Because God will forgive you. Nature will not forgive you. But you are Igbo person. The most intelligent tribe in Nigeria. We give it to you. The wealthiest tribe in Nigeria. We respect you. You have oil. You have every natural resources. Human capacity. Please, we envy you. Yes, you are scattered all over the world. The most traveled Homo sapien. Glory be to God. Why are you not satisfied? We that are brainless. We that are not educated. We that are poor and lazy. Why don't you allow us to be? I thought you believe in live and let's live. Ebe believe go believe. Or ichepugo na nkesi be ya ibina. Nkuga kwaya ichepugo. I thought you people believe it. You are Igbo. Why not remain Igbo? Have I campaigned that I am Igbo? Why are you campaigning that I am Igbo? Have I campaigned that you are Abo? Why don't you be your Igbo? And allow me to be my Eka. Allow me to be my Abo. Why don't you? Live and let's live now. Perch and allow me to perch. If you don't want me to perch, your wings will break. And you can't forget in a hurry. According to Ilikin Tioba, you people have learned how to shoot without missing. Believe me, we are learning. We have not learned to. We are learning. We are still in the process to fly without perching. So nothing like any Subigbo group. Nothing. It's an insult to anybody that accepts that they are Subigbo group. And if these people don't have shame, look at them closely. They are a bunch of intellectual, dishonest people. Look at Rotimi Amechi. One time he was Igbo. When he dawned on him, Rotimi Amechi, he told you it's a political statement. Okowa will still tell you it's a political statement. Mbata John will still tell you it's a political statement. When the time comes, all of them that have told you they are Igbo, including me, they will tell you it's a political statement. Because you cannot mix oil and water. Forget about the similarity. The stars and the moon have the same form of glory, but they are not the same. They can never be the same. Deal with it. And then we move on to the Ikwere people, the Ado people, the Orashi people. Let's assume Sub-Igbo group who has similarity with Igbo Biafra, who are not in the southeast. Currently as we speak. They were part of the old eastern region. You Igbo Biafra. What did you do to them? That during the war, when you started this organized crime against other ethnic groups, they ran for their life. When Ojukwu wanted to start fighting war, he gathered all the ethnic groups. That was when they realized that there are ethnic groups. The same way they are planning to fight Nigeria war, organized crime, conspiracy theory. But don't worry, it will dawn on all of you. That is how they begin to rally around. They call Ogoni, come to Enugu headquarters. Ikwere, come to Enugu headquarters. Hey, Akwa Ibom, come, all of you, come to Enugu headquarters. We have problem, we must break out. That is when they become useful. Today, they are making the same plan, almost at the verge of pulling it short. That is when they now remember that, oh, Ikwere is Igbo, and Yoma is Igbo, and you don't see they want to rape you. And so after they called all these ethnic groups in the old eastern region, one of their core leaders to mention but a few, was Obiwale. Obiwale refused to go. Obiwale refused to go. Obiwale is Ikwere man that is respected by every Ikwere people till tomorrow. Obiwale refused to go. How did Obiwale die? He was assassinated. I'm coming. Another person that was outspoken and condemned it completely, holistically, as a young man, was Ken Saruwiwa. Where is Ken Saruwiwa? Should I say he was assassinated or should I say he was guilty? He was murdered by the military regime of Nigeria. They will tell you it's not constitutional. You know, it is the decree. They decreed him, sent him to 7 feet or how many feet by decree. Coincidence? And now let's move to Ezedike of Ahuda. What did they do to Ezedike of Ahuda? When he was jumping, he was unalive. Where is Eyoita? Did Akwa Ibom people go? All the supposed minority in the old eastern region. Forget about that. This, their criminality, their hopelessness, this thing they are looking for has chased Ambazoni out of Nigeria, Bakassi Peninsula. Nobody went. Because they were actually looking for freedom. They were the true freedom fighter. That is why it was easy for Gowon to create River State and Cross River State, even when war was going on. And I ask you, Igbo Biafra people, what did you do to them? And you think that thing you did to them unapologetically, and you are still doing it to them. Now you can come on social media and tell them, hey, it's crazy, anybody who confront you, all of them die miserably. But you see my own, that is the end. I'm not dying. I will be here. I will expose you people. I will walk with walking stick in this my life, except my creator say otherwise, because I am your destiny and I'm your doom. That is why most of you can't say the truth. That is why most of you are afraid of saying the truth, because they will have one way or the other to unalive you. We will be here for a very long time. Mark my word. Today, the same people who thank God and build a stadium and call it Liberation Stadium. Oh, God has delivered us, liberated us from Igbo Biafra people by giving us River State. Today, you are social media. Nigerian divided us. Where were you before the war? Why did they not follow you during the war? One way or the other, all these people died by assassination. All of them were unalive by assassination. Coincidence? The ones that were not unalive took their own life. The ones that by the virtue of being strong survived, they live in isolation the rest of their life. Did you see how Chizzy identified with Igbo people till he died? I thought he was a warlord for Igbo people during the war. Did you see Philip Effiong with any Igbo person? Did Igbo people ask of him throughout his life? I thought he was Ojukwu second in command. You people, you think we have forgotten. But we are the parents of the girl child. Because that is what and all the Igbo, sub-Igbo group can always or ever be to the Igbo Biafra people. The slightest opportunity they have, they will rape us. The slightest opportunity they have, they will have carnal knowledge of us against our will. They have started already. These are deep thoughts. I do not expect you to understand. But compare that story, you will know where we are heading to. Or do we wait till they rape us? Give us a bad memory we may not be able to save ourselves from a very long time. We are not here to tell you story. We are here to prophetically declare to you what is about to come. We have seen it and we want to put an end to it. A will that will never be. And so, fellow Nigerians, for record purposes, there is no Igbo in Edo State. There is no Igbo in Delta State. There is no Igbo in Kogi State. There is no Igbo in Cross River State. There is no Igbo in River State. Yes, we have similarity in our culture, our tradition. Our value system is not the same. And you see the Southeast, it does not belong to Igbo people. Because there are over 20 other ethnic groups that have been completely assimilated, silenced, bamboozled, crippled in the Southeast. If they have shame, they will not be telling you, Southeast belong to Igbo. Southeast belong to Igbo. It doesn't belong to Igbo. You have Akwa Ibom people in the Southeast. You have Idoma people in the Southeast. You have Igala people in the Southeast. To mention but a few. Don't I tell you that in Anyoma we have Yoruba people under Anyocha? Don't I tell you that in Anyoma we have Igala people under Ndokwa? Don't I tell you that in Eka we have some Bini people under Eka? Don't I tell you that in Ndokwa we have some Ijo blood under Ndokwa? Have we not respected everyone? Have we tried to cover their history? Are we trying to assimilate them? Or you think they don't have what we need? You think we don't envy what each other have? That we would have inherited it? No, we learn to be contented. We learn to apply wisdom and reasoning. If you are Igbo, you love Igbo. Please, stop this your campaign of assimilation. Stop this your campaign of stealing people's culture, tradition, and history. You will go to jail. Because if you rape any one of us, you will surely face the justice system. By nature, you will go to jail. You will go to jail. The betrayal of Ojukwu and Agu Yoronsi, you people are almost recovering from it. You want to drag yourself into another one. Calculate how many years you are struggling to be accepted by fellow Nigerians. Calculate the damage you have done to yourself across the globe, bringing insult to the entire Nigeria because you are Biafra. Calculate how long you have tried to distort history, steal people's cultural heritage. What have it taken you to? Now you think you have arrived. You think you are untouchable. You think you can go away with every crime. Even the one you commit through the Catholic Church against other ethnic groups. Even the one you use the economic system and political structure of Nigeria to kick against other ethnic groups, as you are still doing it today. Where have it led you to? Greed. Igbo land is Igbo land. Igbo land is Igbo land. Greed. Ikwere land is Igbo land. Ikwere land is greed. The energy you are putting to convert us to Igbo. That energy you are investing, that money you are investing to turn Anyoma to Igbo, to turn Ikwere to Igbo, to turn Ado to Igbo, to turn Onrashi to Igbo. Everybody must be Igbo. Put it on Nigerian unity. Let us see if Africa will not survive in 1 hour. Let us see if Nigeria will not regain herself in 1 hour. And for those of you deceiving yourself, pretending to be one Nigeria, I have a message for you tomorrow. My tomorrow broadcast will hit your reality because we are watching all of your body language. Remember, what we want is one Nigeria, one undivided one Nigeria, one loving Nigeria. And if we have to divide, we will not divide Nigeria into three. Nigeria does not belong to 3 ethnic groups. But we shall look into that by tomorrow. So for those of you they call Subigbo group, organized crime against other ethnic groups, maybe that is what I will look into tomorrow. So that when you see Ikwere person telling you Ikwere is Igbo, Anyoma person telling you Anyoma is Igbo, I will tell you how they do the organized crime. And then next tomorrow, by the grace of God, we will look at the hard truth every Nigerian must know and accept. I am George Onibe. I am from Eka Agbo to be precise, and I'm no Igbo man. Before I bring the broadcast to an end, let me go to the comment section and receive some insult. Because I love it. That is what motivates me. It's the primordial influence. Because that is the only thing Igbo Biafra can offer. If they are not robbing you, they are not raping you, they cannot steal from you, they resort to insult. And we love it. I'm an uncompleted building. I am hungry. I am ugly. I am frustrated. I am bitter. All of them. I love it. Who do I have here? I have Ekene. He say, you are intelligent. My people will not understand. Kanu have destroyed Igbo land. Ekene, I thank you. Because you are part of those people that has made us not to generalize it. We are not quarreling before now. I like Oka man. I like Amandoba man. I like Nempe man. I like Enugwezike man. I love all these people. But this criminality they are pushing under the umbrella of Fundibo, it will not hold water. We will not allow it. Because by the time they mess up our community, some ignorant Igbo people say they hate us, they hate us, they hate us, but they are destroying our people now. They want us to accept it. Where are all our people that work with Ojukwu and Agu Yoronsi? Where are all our people that even work with Nnamdi Kanu, including me? What are their testimony? Ekene will say, Mama no go sleep, he no go sleep. At least, thank you Ekene, because you give me hope to know, to believe that yet there are still a lot of Igbo people out there who know the truth, accept the truth, and want the truth to prevail. Thank you, my brother. I see Uyi. Good morning, Uyi. I greet you. Good morning. Let's see. You know I love insult. Or are they sleeping? Is Igbo Biafra sleeping? I see George Okoro. That one is Igbo Biafra. He's one of the social media warriors. They tell. Go and challenge him. Go there and insult him. People like Oliver. Oliver, I thought he had sense. He didn't come today. Somebody tell Oliver that I'm online. Let him come and yap. Because we love it. George Okoro, Igbo man, what did he say? He said, you must be a mad person. Always talking nonsense. Because you are Igbo Biafra man. It is to be expected. Try and add insult to garnish the dish. Before, when I come online, I hear Sabo. Today you are running from Sabo. I am not Sabo. Yoshi. You are mad. You're talking nonsense. Onye mani hibe mani. Apo wajiha. Ono wundi anyoma. Ono wundi Ikwere. Also no jime no wonu buale. Wepu asese mi Igbo amaka. Were aboso. Ali were achowoso. Adu eso kokunyo hiu ali achowoso. Wanyo ale hiu. Ali were achowoso. Wetonu we do ye me izuzu were izuzu. Fi akwa. No, many, but they are not like it here. Yeah, no one really, but they will hear this broadcast at the end of the day. Look at the George Okoro. I'm talking nonsense. Makana manigwa me man. Onyibu. Who do I have here? I have a nonsense Kano. He's a senseless man. Yes, you are Igbo Biafra. Fulani is Janjaweed. Hausa is Aboki. Yoruba is Ofanja. You are the most intelligent tribe. We already know your kind. Very intelligent man. In a Guapuche na Agari Benine. Nesusu Gari Benine. Mani Muche. Fugitive and vagabond across the globe is calling me senseless. You are the most intelligent tribe. Everybody is seeing it. Ooh, Igbo Biafra. Where is your Biafra? Give her Biafra. Give her Biafra. You can't get Biafra without dragging us inside your nonsense. Where are they? Insult. Only 2 social media warriors came. It's a shame. The supposed Subigbo group, you are the girl child in my story, and you need to be protected. We will not allow them to rape you, to rape us. We will not allow them. We will guide you fearlessly, jealously. We will guide you from Igbo Biafra. They are up to no good. They don't care for their people. Are you the one they will care for? Today they come from Israel, tomorrow they are Equatorial Guinea, next tomorrow they come from Ghana. It was Igbo woman that gave birth to South Africa. Now they have a king in Ghana, and yet the Oba of Lagos. Now everybody is indigenous Igbo in Benin. Come and use us fight Benin now. Indigenous Igbo in Lagos. Come and use us fight Yoruba people now. You think we don't know your game? And then you have another Igbo person. I first saw someone he's a prodigal son. No. If I were to be your son, I would have accepted it. I am not your son. How can I be prodigal? Can you give birth to your father? Agbo Eka predates Igbo. There were Eka during the ancient colonial era in Nigeria, in West Africa. They acknowledge Eka. They gave us name and call us Boji Boji. Before the name Boji Boji came into Agbo, there was nothing like Igbo. There was nothing like Igbo. It was when they abolished slave trade. They gathered a bunch of slaves. We don't know where they come from. Call them British International Organization. Igbo. If you like, change it. We already know the truth. How can you give birth to your father? Ika people were there before there was a name known as Igbo. We were there. How can you give birth to me? Prodigal son. I am not your son. Oh. Orono meme, hey, orono meme, hey, orono meme, oh meme, oh meme. Onyaji wi hanyo ahyo, onyo waike. Agbo is not Igbo. Deal with it. Ikwere is not Igbo. Deal with it. Anyocha osimili ndokwa, they are not Igbo. Deal with it. You are looking for people to colonize and use them to fight Yoruba and Hausa. And I no get sense. Go and do what you want to do. Let everybody know who is doing it. You're looking for who to hide under. This is where I bring the broadcast to an end. The expose will continue because they are not going anywhere. What has we are not leaving them. Not with this truth we know. You may not believe it now. You may not understand it now. But believe me, we are not going anywhere until every one of them is exposed. And we will not leave them. Because nobody will set the next generation of our people under our watch. Impossible. You will not survive. And I call on you people, South people most especially, Maeka people, we need to create a rallying point. As far as these people don't want to stop this criminality they are doing in our land, we need to create a rallying point. We have discovered a hospital somewhere in Rivers State where they are harvesting human organ. Very soon we will start calling out the address of all these places where they are doing baby factory, where they are selling human organs. We will soon begin to call them. Nigerian police, you have a work to do. They think we are keeping quiet. No, the time is not yet right. And to make it right, we need to set up a rallying point. That is what I have been canvassing for. And it begins with our studio. But you will not understand, and I will not give you the detail. If you are from South, you are from South, you are interested in creating this rallying point, you know how to reach me. Because we are not going to stop. The project has started already. A lot of things to do. I say we have discovered a hospital. They call themselves pharmacy. They are harvesting human organ there. We have found many shops. Ali Balogun, Idumota, many areas in Lagos and across Nigeria. Our people are on ground. They are selling drugs and pretend to be selling hero beer or selling Nestle food. Njoshi. We will tell our people that are your customer. They will come and buy for you. We shall see how smart you are. Where is the husband of Akuchinyere? Dora Akuchinyere. What did the husband do to you people? Wicked people. Dora Akuchinyere want to sanitize our drug market. You people on our life. Where is the husband? What did the husband do? That thing you are doing to those people. It's unfortunate. And I see my justice there, Justice Clement. I greet you, Justice Clement. He say, God bless you for saying the truth. Thank you, Justice Clement. And this is where I bring the broadcast to an end. All of you have a nice day. Most especially it's Monday. We will continue from where we stop. And then what did Samuel say? Let me give him the privilege. He said the voice crying from the wilderness. Thank you, Samuel. See you all.